Hello everyone. Today we're going to be making protein pancakes, and I will be making these from scratch with vanilla flavor. I don't like to use any pre-made protein batter or anything like that, or any extra preservatives or artificial ingredients. This is whole clean eating thing, so these are clean protein pancakes and they take about 10 minutes to whip up. The batter that you make, the measurements that I'm going to give you, can make either 2 big pancakes or you can make like 4 to 6 small pancakes and store them or serve them like that. So stay tuned, and I'm going to list the ingredients and then we're going to get started. The ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe, the first one is isopure vanilla protein, and this is really good. You can't taste like a grainy taste or anything like that. You can pick this up at the health food store or Vitamin Shop. I picked this up at Vitamin Shop for $39.99, but for the price it lasts a really long time because I'm not trying to really bulk up. I put about 1 to 2 scoops in a shake after a workout at night. The next thing you're going to need is some non-fat Greek yogurt. I really like this brand because it gives you a little bit more than Chobani does in a container, maybe about 3.5 ounces more. It costs about $2 more, but it's a lot smoother and it doesn't taste as bitter as regular non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You're going to need some whole oats, like you would make oatmeal from scratch. You can get this also in your local grocery store in the cereal aisle. You're going to need 3 eggs, and we're going to use 1 whole egg and just the egg whites from the other 2 eggs. And also, this is optional. I like to add a banana, and what I do is I crush it up in the bowl as I'm mixing, and it gives it a really nice flavor, and it also helps it stick together better and they don't come out as dry. You can also add berries. I ran out of blueberries, but that's what I normally add to my pancakes. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure out 1/4 of a cup of the oats. So I'm just going to take the oats and pour them into the measuring cup up to 1/4. So just pour that up. And then double check and make sure that it could be a little bit more than 1/4, but you don't want to be crunching on a bunch of oats all day. Then what I'm going to do is take 2 really big tablespoons of the non-fat Greek yogurt. And when I say really big, you can add as much as you want. This really doesn't flavor the pancakes at all, but this is your added protein content so that you don't have to add so much protein powder if you don't want to. So what I'm going to do is just stir it up to get all the water from sitting on top of it. And then I'm just going to take a tablespoon and pile it on like so, like this much. And then you're just going to do that about 2 to 3 times. Depending on how much protein I want in my pancakes, I take about 2 scoops. This time next I'm going to take my egg and use the entire first egg. So you're going to use the yolk and the white of the first egg. But the second and third egg, you're only going to use the white. Now this is how I like to do my egg white. I'm sure everybody has their own. This one a lot slower, and you see I'm going to let the egg white ooze out like so and keep the yolk in the bottom half of the eggshell, and you see the white just starts to pour out. And then I'm just going to pour the egg yolk back and forth between both halves of the eggshell until you get most of the white out. Now this is what it looks like so far with the egg whites, the egg yolk, the yogurt, and the oats. Now what I'm going to do is take my banana and peel it like so. And don't be afraid to use brown bananas. A lot of people think that when a banana turns brown, it's like rotting. Actually, the more brown that it turns, the healthier and more nutrients is contained inside of the banana. So I'm just going to take a fork and crush up the banana like so. Also, the more brown that the banana gets, the mushier that it gets, so it's a lot easier to crush up and use for ingredients like this. So I'm just gonna crush up the banana. Try to crush it up as much as you can, and so that way when you mix the ingredients, there's no chunks. Unless you like the chunks. You do like your batter a little sweeter, instead of adding sugar, you can add all natural stevia, which is derived from the stevia plant, and you can get that at your health food store. So now that we're all done crushing up the banana, like so, it should look like a little bit like this, mashed up. Okay. So then the final ingredient that we're gonna add to these is a scoop of vanilla whey protein. I like I said, Isopure because it doesn't leave a grainy feeling. It comes with a scoop inside like most proteins do. But just gonna add a scoop of vanilla whey protein. So now we're just gonna mix everything together. Mix it well so that there aren't any chunks of protein powder or like egg yolk in one plate. And like I said, on this part, after you mix it up, you can definitely add some blueberries. That's my favorite berry to add. You can cut up apples and add. You can add chunks of more banana if you want. You can add any berry, strawberry, raspberry, anything you want. So once we know that the protein powder is all mixed in, like so, your batter should look like this. Nice and smooth, very easy to move around like that. So now we're gonna start cooking actually in the pan. Wait for the pan to heat up. And you see we have our pancake batter right here. And I also use, you can either use extra virgin olive oil or you can use all natural olive oil cooking spray, which is what I use. And you're just gonna coat the entire pan, including the sides with the spray, and then let the pan heat up. So here is a bigger spatula, and you're just gonna, it's easier to use this type of spatula to get the pancakes from the bottom without them breaking apart, because these do break apart sometimes. I'm just gonna put that out there, so be a little bit careful. You don't really need that much time. So what I'm gonna do is pour a little bit just to fill out the middle of the pan, and then I'm gonna spread it out. And like I said, this much batter will make like 2 big ones. So you don't want them to be too thick or they'll take a really long time to cook all the way through. And you're just gonna spread it out so that it takes the shape of your small pan and makes like a pancake. Now we're just gonna wait. And how you wanna cook this, you wanna to be able to see when the pancake starts bubbling from the top. So don't flip it until you start to see bubbles on the top. Zoom in a little further. And once you start to see them bubble on the top like that, then you know, give it about a minute or two, and then it'll be time to flip the pancake. So now we're just gonna take the pancake from the bottom and flip it over. And you see on the other side, it's a nice golden brown. Like that. And you're just gonna wait for the other side for about 2 to 3 minutes to cook a little more thoroughly, because you don't want to have the pancakes raw with the eggs and everything like that. Now it's time to take them out because you don't want them to burn on the other side, and you're done. Now I'm going to finish cooking the second pancake, and I'll be back when they're all done. So that's it, guys. You can make them as burned as you want. I like to know that my stuff's done, so I let them get a little brown like this, and this is how I cook all of my pancakes. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm about to eat this because I didn't cook it for nothing. So leave comments, questions down in the description box or on the blog or on my Facebook channel. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more recipes for clean eating and fitness. Have a great day. Bye-bye.